Hello, Sandy.
Hey, hello. How are
Hi.
you doing?
I'm pretty good, brother. I'm pretty good. How's things there?
Uh, awesome. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where you're from India? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm natively belong to India, but right now
Where?
I'm in Singapore.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ah, so how long you been in Singapore?
It's just been 3 months.
Ah, 3 months. Ah, uh, so how are you enjoying it?
Uh, kind of enjoying, but I'm here because of my work, and since I came here, I enjoy initially a lot, but then they again put some restriction because of COVID,
Mm,
right? So
yeah, of
again,
course.
things are restricted now.
Yeah, and all the hawkers are shut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I miss the hawker centers.
Oh, you were here in Singapore
I,
before?
I I used to actually I was living in Indonesia,
Okay.
and so like Manado in Indonesia was only a 4 hour flight, and so our place to get away for a few days was always Singapore. Like
Okay.
yeah, so it was like okay, if we have to do some shopping for decent quality goods, then we'd go for a weekend in Singapore and just to relax and go to the wine connection. See uh, the good restaurant, La Marche. That
Okay.
was, yeah.
Although I have not visited much restaurant now, but
Mm,
yes, I visited few of the hawker centers, and yes, they are pretty good. Some authentic food there. It's pretty
mm.
good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the hawkers were my favorite though. Uh, but yeah, I was wondering how Singapore's doing because the MRT and everything is like is the MRT open still?
Yes, yes. MRTs are open. Only kind of indoor games, swimming pools, gymnasiums. These are closed, or maybe the game where people are more than five people involved. So I used to go for badminton before, but now I can't go.
Oh,
That's sad.
damn it. Yeah, that's terrible. You must be going a bit crazy then.
Yeah, actually,
Ah,
restriction here are pretty much very tight, right? So they follow rules
mm.
very particularly.
Yeah. That's one thing about Singapore. Someone actually described it to me as a Disneyland with a death sentence. I was like, okay, yeah, I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
uh,
So,
no,
where are you now?
I'm actually in the Philippines at the moment.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
so I left Indonesia 5 years ago, and we just stopped by the Philippines to just to visit some friends and do some yoga, and then 5 years later we're still here.
Oh, great. Actually,
Mm.
actually, when I was just browsing on Cambly, I saw your video. I really liked it, with your introduction video. I
Oh, thank
never
you.
seen this kind of video before. Like it was from me, it's kind of some movie, a small movie.
Yeah, it was like, well, I had a look at it. I thought, okay, it's got to be something different. And everybody had like the laptop screen or a phone and
Yeah.
just doing the video. So the guy in the video who I was teaching looks Chinese looking guy. He's actually the cameraman and he's a professional cameraman.
Oh yeah,
And so
that
I got lucky because his wife is in the video as well. I'm teaching scuba diving to her on her course, and yeah, so she insisted. She's like, "You've got to start on Cambly, Al." And so okay, well, I'll make the video. And then she's like, "Well, Aldo can make the video. He's a professional cameraman." And
yeah,
yeah,
that video actually was very good. I even when I saw, I was like, come on, man, it's amazing.
yeah, thank you. I'll pass it on to him as well. He's pretty happy actually because I got a lot of good feedback for him about the video, and I was like, "Hey, man, everyone keeps on saying about the video." So uh, yeah, actually, I showed the video to my friend today, and then she phoned him because she needs a videographer for a job with a scuba diving job, and so hopefully he gets the job for the videographer.
Yeah, yeah,
ah,
sure, sure.
that's good. So what do you do in Singapore then?
I here, because of my job, I professionally a software engineer.
Hmm.
So just job. That's it. No,
All
nothing
right.
nothing else.
No family or anything in Singapore then.
No, no, no.
Ah,
All my family members are in India.
ah,
Even I working with this company for more than a year now.
hmm,
They were trying to call me for a very long time, but as you know, right? So they have restrictions, so they wasn't allowing anybody to enter Singapore, especially
mm.
from India, because
Yeah,
the cases
yeah,
was rising
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
Ah, I didn't know
then
Singapore had closed down for people entering as well. Mm,
yeah, but I think they still have some number of people they actually try to get in,
mm,
but I'm not sure what is the process, how it actually get, how the selection happens. I'm not sure
mm.
anything about it. But yes, they were applying for a very long time,
Yeah.
and fortunately it happened 3 months back.
Mm. Oh well. And yeah, hopefully things open up and you get to actually enjoy it. But it's your first time in Singapore, or have you been a few times?
It's actually my first time.
All right, fourth time.
Yeah.
And so, how long did the company send you for?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Before was it a long term placement, or was it just in and out before?
No, no, it's a long term. It's a kind of permanent job. So it's for a very long term.
All right. Yeah, actually, yeah, we used to stay with our friends in Singapore, and he was making servers, putting together servers and stuff. So he was constantly flying to India all the
Oh.
time from Singapore. Like he was living out his bag. He was always in the living out of the suitcase, really.
Yeah, I think before this COVID, right? So it was very easy to travel from Singapore to India and any
Mm.
nearby islands also. But now because of COVID, right? So it just changed everything.
Yeah, it's changed everything everywhere, hasn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, normally we're teaching diving and out on the dive boat every day, but my goodness, like at the moment, I don't see us opening up for another year at least in
Yeah,
Philippines.
at least a year. I think till every nation get vaccinated.
Mm,
Maybe after that we will have a normal life again.
well, I
Hopefully.
hope so. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that was the thing. I actually thought people have been asking if we're vaccinating in Philippines, and we've heard nothing about it until today. And then
Oh.
apparently they say, oh yeah, there's going to be some vaccines available. And then they said that they're free, which that makes me very skeptical. In the Philippines, nothing's for free, and I was like, really? They're gonna give us for free? Excuse me for being a bit
Eh,
pessimistic.
yeah, but maybe they are thinking long term. But I don't know how the actually government thinks about these stuff. But yes, if they really want to things get running on normal pace, they have to do it. There's no other
Yeah,
option now.
yeah, actually, I think so because yeah, there's no way that people are going to come here if like to a tourist hub if people aren't
Yeah.
vaccinated here, then it's just um, although there's a lot of a common thought here that the virus has already been here because
Uh,
well our tourists majority of our tourists come from China and the Christmas November, December, January here before the pandemic really erupted. There was the worst flu here ever. Everyone was very sick with the flu, and so that was here. And they said, "Oh yeah, well, we already had it." And then,
even when I was in India, when this went here, right? This news about the COVID coronavirus. So our company declared a work from home just for a day. So I was very happy because it was very far from my place. So I was very happy. Okay, I got a chance to work from home now.
mm,
And suddenly they said, okay, for next 3 weeks, you are again going to work home. So again, I was very happy. But after some time, it was like, oh man, when it's going to open again? And then it was
yeah,
complete lockdown for 2 months, and we were actually missing our normal life, normal
mm,
routines, games.
yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. And also, like, it seems like everyone I speak who's working in IT, they're like, "Yep, we do like a 10-hour day normally," but now it's like, "Oh, you can start at 8 because there's no commute to work." And
Yeah.
oh, would you mind just working on this little problem here? It's like that's 3 more hours. It's like it's like it's not a little problem, and then
Yeah.
so they end up working ridiculous hours a lot of the time.
Yeah, even I
Mm.
think most of the IT companies making great profits for last 1 year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They got well, for some people it's okay, I think, because yeah, the guy I was just speaking to, Tokyo, I was like, so
Okay.
what do you do when you're not working? He's like, I code. When I'm not working, I code as well because I really enjoy it. It's my hobby. I was like, whoa. And, yeah, I think he's embracing COVID because he's like, yep, I like my own company. I have my 1 bedroom apartment, and I don't need to
Uh,
see people. It's okay.
because he just love his code all the time in front of system. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw these kind of people.
Mm.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
People love to actually. That depends. Actually, when I was in India, I was thinking, okay, I'll try some water sports. I visit some places when I'm going to be in Singapore. But somehow, yes, I travel in the city because it's kind of small area, right? You can walk and
Mm.
you'll okay. You just walk into some direction, you'll reach to some beach. And so I just go for walking and running now. No other option.
Mm.
That
Yeah.
that's only one thing I do. And
Yeah.
and and how about you? Like what you do? How is your typical day?
Oh, here, actually, it's pretty good. Before I started with Cambly, I actually used to bake bread all the time. Hence, dreadlock baker, because yeah, during the lockdown, I used to make bread at home before,
Oh.
and then someone said, "Oh, you should make bread." I was like, "Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to do," so we started baking bread and started doing yoga and meditation again, and uh, actually, yeah, I think it changed my year, and I was like, okay, actually, I'm quite enjoying COVID now. It's like okay, because I'd been here for over 5 years, and I'd never gone to the waterfalls, I'd never seen the hills, I'd never done all this, seen the sights really. We just worked in the dive shop, went to a
Yeah.
bar and restaurant, and then went home, and it was just
You are in kind of job where you're always surrounded by people, teaching them, talking to
yeah,
them. Yes.
yeah, that's right. So now it's yeah, for a little bit last year it was a bit quieter, but we didn't really have a lockdown here. The good thing was they locked down the international airports straight
Hmm.
away, and they locked down all the islands like in the Philippines. So
Oh.
we we can't go to the next door island or anything, but nobody could come here, and so we just sat here. They did a curfew. It's like okay, nobody's allowed out. There's no alcohol. And so we used to go to our friend's bar, and he'd like, "Oh, anyone wants a cup of tea?" And so we had teacups with beer in it, and like 20 people just sat around drinking tea. It was
Yeah.
like prohibition in the in the states.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
that's that's amazing actually. And how long you are doing this your job on beaches? Is your passion or you
what
just
the scuba
just
diving
started?
or
Yeah, yeah. Scuba
scuba
diving.
diving? Yeah, since 2004, I started, and yeah, that was it. I never stopped. It was only supposed to be for 5 weeks.
Oh.
So yeah, years later, still teaching. Still, actually, we just changed a lot of stuff and got involved with a non-profit organization to grow coral and try and restore some reefs.
Oh
While
man.
while we're here, so that's
Amazing.
nice. Yeah, we can get involved with that, and still, there's still good opportunities to dive. I mean, we have no restrictions to dive, so uh, I'm actually going to go out this week, do a couple of dives. But my girlfriend, she'd never dived before, so we thought, okay, I'll take you diving. I took her diving, and then she's like loves it, like she's diving as much as she can.